What if I told you that the secret to rebuilding muscle after 60 isn't hiding in expensive supplements or protein powders, but in your local grocery store's fruit aisle? Today, I'm revealing 7 doctor-approved fruits that are scientifically proven to help rebuild muscle, boost strength, and keep you active well into your golden years. And number 3 on this list? It surprised even the researchers. Stay with me until the end, because I'll share the exact daily portions recommended by nutritionists, plus a bonus tip that can double your results. If you're ready to take control of your health after 60, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our life-changing health tips. So let's dive into these 7 powerhouse fruits that will transform your strength and vitality. Fruit number 7, watermelon. Starting our list at number 7 is a summer favorite that's more than just refreshing. It's watermelon. Now I know what you're thinking. Watermelon is mostly water, right? True, it's about 92% water. But that remaining 8% is pure muscle-building magic. Watermelon is one of the richest natural sources of an amino acid called L-citrulline. Your body converts this into L-arginine, which increases blood flow to your muscles. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your muscle tissue, which accelerates recovery and growth. Think about it like this. Your muscles are like a garden, and blood flow is the irrigation system. Without proper irrigation, nothing grows properly, no matter how good the soil is. Watermelon opens up those irrigation channels. A 2013 study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that L-citrulline can reduce muscle soreness by up to 40% and improve exercise performance in older adults. That means less pain after your morning walk or gardening session and faster recovery so you can stay active day after day. So here's your daily dose. 2 cups of fresh watermelon about 3 to 4 times per week, preferably within an hour after light exercise or strength training. And here's a pro tip most people don't know. The highest concentration of L-citrulline is actually in the white rind near the pink flesh, so don't cut your watermelon too deep. That part everyone throws away? That's where the gold is hiding. Fruit number 6, tart cherries. Coming in at number 6 are tart cherries, and trust me, these little red gems pack a serious punch for muscle recovery. Here's why tart cherries are a game changer. They contain some of the highest levels of antioxidants called anthocyanins, which are powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. After 60, our muscles don't just need protein. They need to fight inflammation that slows down recovery. Chronic inflammation is like having the parking brake on while you're trying to build muscle. You can push the gas pedal all you want, but you're not going anywhere fast. Researchers at Oregon Health and Science University conducted a fascinating study. They gave older adults tart cherry juice for 2 weeks before starting an exercise program. The results? These participants experienced 50% less muscle damage and recovered twice as fast compared to the placebo group. Imagine being able to exercise on Monday and feeling ready to go again on Tuesday, instead of hobbling around for 3 days, waiting for the soreness to fade. That's the power of tart cherries. But here's a bonus that makes tart cherries even more special. They're also one of the few natural sources of melatonin, which improves sleep quality. And guess what? Your muscles rebuild primarily during deep sleep. So tart cherries are working for you twice, both during the day to fight inflammation and at night to enhance recovery while you sleep. Your daily dose: 1 cup of fresh tart cherries or 8 ounces of 100% tart cherry juice daily. I recommend having it in the evening, about 2 hours before bed, to maximize both the anti-inflammatory and sleep benefits. Important warning: don't confuse tart cherries with sweet cherries. Sweet cherries don't have the same concentration of these beneficial compounds. Look for Montmorency cherries specifically. They're the ones that work. Fruit number 5, kiwi fruit. At number 5, we have the underrated superstar kiwi fruit, and this is the one that surprised researchers. Most people think oranges are the vitamin C champions, but kiwis actually contain almost twice as much vitamin C per serving. 1 kiwi gives you more than your entire daily requirement of vitamin C. Why does this matter for muscle building? Vitamin C is absolutely critical for collagen synthesis. Collagen isn't just for your skin. It's the structural protein that holds your muscle fibers together. Without adequate collagen, your muscles become weak and prone to injury. It's like trying to build a house with weak cement. The bricks might be fine, but everything falls apart because the foundation isn't solid. A groundbreaking 2020 study published in Nutrients followed adults over 65 who consumed 2 kiwis daily. After 12 weeks, they showed significant improvements in muscle function and grip strength compared to the control group. Grip strength, by the way, is one of the best predictors of overall health and longevity in seniors. But here's what really sets kiwi apart from other fruits. It contains an enzyme called actinidin that helps break down protein in your digestive system. This means you absorb more of the protein you're eating, making your diet more efficient for muscle building. Let me put this in perspective. You could be eating all the right foods, but if your body can't properly digest and absorb them, you're wasting your effort. Kiwi is like having a personal assistant that makes sure your body actually uses what you're giving it. Your daily dose: 2 medium kiwis per day, preferably with a protein-rich meal to maximize protein absorption. Fruit, 4. Bananas, number 4, might seem obvious, but most people don't understand why bananas are so powerful for muscle building after 60. Let me explain. Bananas are famous for potassium, and 1 medium banana contains about 422 milligrams of this essential mineral. Here's what potassium does. It's critical for muscle contractions and nerve function. After 60, our bodies become less efficient at retaining potassium, which leads to muscle cramps, weakness, and fatigue. Many seniors struggle with exercise because of cramping, and they never realize it's a simple potassium deficiency. They think their body is just getting old, when really, they just need more potassium. I've talked to countless people who gave up their morning walks or stopped doing their resistance exercises because of leg cramps. And you know what fixed it? Adding a banana to their daily routine. Something so simple, yet it changes everything. But bananas offer something else crucial: quick-digesting carbohydrates. Your muscles need glycogen, which is stored carbohydrate energy to fuel workouts and recover afterward. Without adequate carbs, your body actually breaks down muscle tissue for energy. That's the opposite of what we want. A lot of seniors think they should avoid carbs to lose weight, but that's a mistake if you're trying to build muscle. Your body needs fuel. Would you try to drive your car across the country on an empty gas tank? Of course not. Same principle applies to your muscles. Research from Appalachian State University found that bananas are just as effective as sports drinks for fueling exercise and supporting recovery, but without the added sugars and artificial ingredients. Your daily dose: 1 medium banana 30 minutes before light exercise, and another within 30 minutes after your workout. Now, here's something important about choosing the right ripeness. For pre-workout energy, choose slightly green bananas. They have resistant starch that provides sustained energy. For post-workout recovery, choose fully ripe bananas with brown spots. The sugars are easier to digest for quick glycogen replenishment. Different ripeness, different benefits. Use them strategically. Fruit, number 3, blueberries. At number 3, we have the brain and muscle powerhouse, blueberries. After 60, your body produces more free radicals, which are unstable molecules that damage cells, including muscle cells. This oxidative stress is one of the main reasons muscle recovery slows down with age. Your body is essentially rusting from the inside out. Enter blueberries. These tiny berries have the highest antioxidant capacity of any common fruit. The antioxidants in blueberries, particularly compounds called pterostilbene and anthocyanins, act like tiny firefighters in your body, putting out the inflammatory fires that damage muscle tissue. A study from Cornell University found that blueberries can neutralize free radicals better than vitamin E supplements. And we're talking about real, measurable improvements in muscle recovery time. But here's where it gets really interesting. Recent research from the University of Reading in the UK discovered that blueberries improve what scientists call muscle protein synthesis signaling. That's fancy talk for. They help your body build muscle more efficiently at the cellular level. The study participants who consumed blueberries daily for 6 weeks showed a 22% improvement in muscle-building response compared to those who did not eat blueberries. 22%! That's like getting an extra day of muscle building every week just from eating berries. And here's something personal I want to share. Blueberries also support cognitive function and memory, which is crucial as we age. Building muscle isn't just about physical strength. It's about maintaining your independence, your mental sharpness, and your quality of life. Blueberries help with all of it. Your daily dose, 1 cup of fresh or frozen blueberries daily. And yes, frozen works just as well as fresh. In fact, frozen blueberries are often picked at peak ripeness and frozen immediately, which locks in the nutrients. Mix them into your morning yogurt, blend them into a smoothie, or just eat them by the handful as a snack. However you get them in, just get them in. Fruit number 2, pomegranate. At number 2, we have the ancient superfruit that's been prized for thousands of years, pomegranate. Pomegranates contain a unique compound called punicalagin, which is one of the most potent antioxidants found in nature. But what makes pomegranate special for muscle building after 60 is something called urolithin A. Here's how it works. When you eat pomegranate, the beneficial bacteria in your gut convert compounds in the fruit into urolithin A. This molecule has a remarkable ability to help your cells clean out damaged mitochondria and create new, healthy ones. Think of mitochondria as the power plants of your cells. They produce the energy your muscles need to function and grow. As we age, our mitochondria become less efficient and accumulate damage. It's like having a power plant that's falling apart. Urolithin A comes in and essentially renovates these power plants, making your muscle cells function like they did when you were younger. A landmark study published in Nature Medicine in 2019 showed that urolithin A supplementation improved muscle function and endurance in older adults. But here's the exciting part. You don't need supplements. You can get urolithin A naturally by eating pomegranate. The participants who consumed pomegranate regularly showed improved muscle endurance, meaning they could exercise longer without fatigue. One woman in the study said she went from barely being able to walk around her block to walking 2 miles comfortably. That's life-changing. Pomegranate also improves blood flow through its high concentration of nitrates, similar to watermelon. Better blood flow means better nutrient delivery to muscles and faster waste removal. It's a complete muscle support system in one fruit. Your daily dose, half a pomegranate's worth of seeds, which is about half a cup, or 8 ounces of 100% pomegranate juice daily. If you're drinking the juice, make sure it's pure pomegranate juice, not a blend with added sugars. I know pomegranates can be intimidating to open and eat, but there's a simple trick. Cut it in half, hold it over a bowl, and tap the back with a wooden spoon. The seeds fall right out. Takes about 30 seconds once you get the hang of it. Fruit number 1, papaya. And now, the number 1 fruit for rebuilding muscle after 60, papaya. I can hear some of you saying, papaya, really? Yes, really. And once you understand why, you'll run to the store to get some. Papaya contains an enzyme called papain, which is one of nature's most powerful protein-digesting enzymes. As we age, our bodies produce less stomach acid and fewer digestive enzymes, which means we don't break down protein as efficiently. You could be eating plenty of protein, but if your body can't digest it properly, you're not getting the muscle-building benefits. Papain acts like a key that unlocks the protein in your food, breaking it down into amino acids that your body can actually use to build muscle. It's like having a younger digestive system. But there's more. Papaya is loaded with vitamin C, even more than kiwi, providing over 200% of your daily requirement in just 1 cup. Remember, vitamin C is essential for collagen production, which holds your muscle fibers together. Papaya also contains a unique antioxidant called beta-cryptoxanthin, which has been shown to reduce inflammation specifically in muscle and joint tissue. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people with higher levels of beta-cryptoxanthin in their blood had significantly better muscle function and were less likely to develop muscle weakness as they aged. Here's a real story that illustrates the power of papaya. A friend of mine, Margaret, is 67 years old. She was struggling with protein digestion and constant bloating after meals. Her doctor recommended adding papaya to her diet. Within 2 weeks, her digestion improved dramatically. Within 3 months of combining papaya with light resistance training, she gained noticeable muscle definition in her arms and legs for the first time in decades. She told me she felt like she got her body back. Your daily dose. 1 cup of fresh papaya daily, preferably 30 minutes before your main protein-containing meal. This gives the papain time to activate in your digestive system, ready to break down the protein you're about to eat.